little storm clouds, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Today I'm going to show you how to create this functional food truck, and don't worry, there's no basement tool involved in this one, so it should be fairly easy. Before we start anything, we need to go ahead and put our cheats in. If you don't have your cheats on already, the cheats you're going to need is move objects, show hidden objects, and show live edit objects. I'm going to put a timestamp somewhere on screen so you know what to skip to if you already know how to put the cheats in, but I'm going to briefly explain if you don't know how to put the cheats in. If you are on a PC, press Ctrl Shift and C, and at the top left here we will get a cheat bar pop up. If you are on a console, go ahead and press all 4 shoulder buttons and this will pop up for you. First cheat we're going to type in is bb.moveObjectsOn, and it has to be typed in exactly like I've got it here, all lowercase, no spaces other than between the on and the move objects part, so just make sure there's space, then press enter. Next one is bb.show live edit objects, and again press enter. And the last one is bb.show hidden objects, and again press enter. Once you're done, you can go ahead and get rid of your cheat bar by pressing the same buttons we did at the start. So for me, it's Ctrl Shift and C, and all 4 shoulder buttons if you are on a console. Now we can jump in with the actual tutorial. So we're going in with the room tool first and just draw a room, any room shape. It really does not matter. We just need a room, and then go page up. Either press page up on your keyboard or press go up to next floor up here. And on top of this, we are creating a 2x4 room. That is the size of the stall that we're going to use. If you're using a different one, then you could do a different size, but for doing the one that's from Home Chef Hustle, you need it 4 wide. Then you can go ahead and delete this single room under here, and now click on this room, and we're going to drag the room down using this tool here. So not the platforms, not the dragging out, it's this big one here. We're going to drag it down, and I've got it in the right place just by chance. To know if you've got it, you'll see this one here is a little bit too low, and if you just go 1 up, so it should be about that. Now to get debug up, all you need to do is type debug in this little search bar here if you are on a PC, and once you've done that, you click one of these and all the debug items will pop up for you. If you're on a console, it is a little different. Go ahead and go to type in this, and when the search bar thing comes up to type it in, don't type anything in here at all and press enter, and you will get the full catalogue of things pop up. So that's absolutely everything, not just debug. It's the only way that I know you can get debug items on console, is just to show everything in the library. So you do have to do a bit of scrolling, especially if you have a lot of packs. And in debug, what you are looking for is this truck. There is a few different ones, there's different colours. There is 2 of these, one of them looks better than the other. This one's got some like reflections in it, so I'm using the one with reflections, but they are both from base game. This can almost be done fully base game bar the actual stall part. You'd need something to go in there. Like I said, I'm using the one from Home Chef Hustle, but I'm pretty sure you could use a stall from something else. I'm pretty sure there is other ones you would be able to use. Now what we'll want to do is line this up to where you want it. I have quarter tile placement on. If you don't know how to put that on, press Ctrl and F5 if you are on a PC, and you have to toggle it if you are on a console. I'll put everything on screen because I can't remember the exact button. So find where you want to place it. So I want it placed right here, and then I'm going to page down so that room disappears. If you can't page down while keeping the item here, you could place it, page down, and then like pick it up again and place it again, because you need to make sure this is underneath this room, because this is technically on the 2nd story since we did a room before and put it on top. So do bear that in mind. If you're doing any other house near this will only show up when you are on the 2nd story. But the reason for that is because I didn't want to use the basement trick for this, because if we did this on the regular floor level, I would have had to put this in the basement to make this area functional, and also I wouldn't have had this gap underneath, and I wanted to make it look like it was floating because it's on the back of a truck. Next debug item you need is this big one here, and again this is base game. It looks like this. It is huge. We're going to size it down a couple of times, and I'm going to go ahead and page down again, and I sort of guessed this now anyway, and I'm going to place 2 of these sized down in here, and I'm placing them like this. So you can see they just come out a little bit wider than the car. And when you page up, if I've got it in the right place, you'll see the wheels sticking out either side. Now we want to use a half wall. I can't remember what size half wall it is, so I'm just going to put the short half wall and put that in and see. You will see the back of this in there, but don't worry, because this is on the 1st floor and this is on the 2nd floor, because this is technically on the 1st floor and this is on the 2nd floor, it's still functional, and you can your Sims can just walk straight through this. Now grab the the food stall you want to use. Like I said, I'm using this one from Home Chef Hustle, and you just want to place that in there. You can see it perfectly fits in there just fine. Sometimes you will get this weird little glitching, and then sometimes it just disappears. I don't know what is up with that. If you want to stop that, you can slightly place this just back a little bit. It would stick through this side a little bit more, but to me it's the back side. You're not really going to see that, so that is totally optional. I'm just going to leave it how it is because it really doesn't bother me. And again, another optional thing is you can add a spandrel across the top of here. It'll just make it look a little bit finished. I didn't do that in the short just because I was trying to make it less than 60 seconds, but you can place that on there and then go ahead and add an awning. There is a nice awning from Base Game, but the one I want to use I think is from For Rent. It is this one here, and I want to do it in pink because I'm doing a pink food truck. That's all like baking themed. And then I'm just going to raise this up till it is on that spandrel and do a second one next to it, so it looks something like this. Now there's some weird glitching going on here. I also don't like the way half walls meet up with normal walls, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put a column on there. My favorite column, which I really feel like should have been in Base Game, is the experience pillar. It's just like the best pillar. It's not too small, it's not too big, and it comes in loads of colors, and it is from Get Together. So make sure you're not placing it down here. You want to make sure you're placing it up there, so you just need to push it up, like move your mouse up slightly. You can see here from there to there, and it will place on there just so it's not touching the floor, but it makes the edges look a little bit more finished. So currently your Sims won't be able to get up here because this is too high off the floor, so we do need to add some stairs. I'm going to add some metal stairs. This is from Get to Work, and I'm just gonna not place them there. Just place them in front of that food stall. I know the wheel clips through a little bit, but it's not too much of an issue for me personally. But now this is fully functional for your Sims to get up there, but you'll need your other Sim to be able to get inside of here. So I'm just going to place some stairs around the back, and I'm placing them here just because I feel like it looks like it makes sense. And then you do need to go ahead and add a door. That door looks like it makes sense. And now your Sim can go in there. So now it's really just decorating it and making things look a little bit more finished and polished. I like to add a little fence on the top just to make it look a little bit more finished on there. And then to me, using a metal makes sense. So I'm just using these pink metal panels and also putting them on the inside. And again, I think it's just like adding small details. So I'm going to add a little aircon unit on the back. And then looking in the roofing options, I like to add this little roof vent because I feel like you see these on food trucks. So I'm just going to place one of those. And we also need to paint the ceiling. I'm just going to do this pink colour because it sort of makes sense. I also hate the brown wall trim. I wish it came as a standard white so I wouldn't have to change it every single time. And the last thing would be to place your appliances on here, anything you want your Sim to be able to use while using the market stall. A little waffle maker in there, and a little mixer in there also. And I like this little freezer bunny thing. I think it'll just look cute on the end here. So I'm just gonna place this on the back and place another one there. Okay, my game was glitching so bad. I was trying to test this for you to show you that it works, and it was like not working. I was like, oh, I'll reset my Sim, reset the other Sims that were here. Nothing was working. Restarted my game, tended the table, and they all just ran. So it is working. I was like, have I done something wrong? I'm pretty sure I've got things on the right level. I checked everything, but no, it was just the Sims being the Sims, just like Judith Ward just glitching into another Sim here. It's just the Sims being the Sims. But that is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!